Hello.
Hi, we need to talk to you for a minute.
Okay. I'll just hang on to this. Okay.
All right, can we go over here real quick? At this point, you're not free to leave, okay? And we're going to be asking you questions that are incriminating in nature or could be incriminating in nature. So I'm going to read you your Miranda warning.
All right, bro, picture this. It's your birthday, and instead of a cake and presents, you get a pair of handcuffs and a one-way ticket to jail. Sounds like the worst birthday ever, right? Well, that's exactly what happened to this scammer. And lucky for us, the whole thing was caught on a police body cam. This guy thought he was getting away with stealing from innocent people. But today, the police are about to give him a birthday surprise he'll never forget. Let's break down how this dude went from celebrating to getting arrested, step by step.
What happened?
She didn't try to stick the plate.
What happened?
She didn't try to stick the plate, but she's not like that.
Yeah, it's not that. Because this would have been totally different if we had more time, you know? But
I see you guys are like 2 cars, 3 cars. I see like another car.
4. Because mine is over there.
So the cops pull up to this guy's place, and right off the bat, you can tell something's up. The atmosphere is tense, but they're keeping it professional. They knock on the door, and after a few moments, the scammer answers. At this point, he has no clue what's about to happen. He looks relaxed, maybe even a little confused. He's probably thinking, why are the cops here? But still, he tries to act normal. The officers remain calm, keeping things casual, but you can hear the authority in their voices. They know exactly who they're dealing with, and they're not leaving without him.
I got it 2 days ago.
Gotcha. Did she give it to you by mail or did she give it in person? In person. Okay, I got it. Okay. Do you know what her phone number is off the top of your head?
Do you understand these rights?
The conversation starts off pretty smooth. The scammer's acting all innocent, trying to play it cool. The officer asks him basic questions like confirming his name and address, just to make sure they've got the right guy. He answers confidently, still thinking he can talk his way out of whatever this is. But then, the cops start bringing up the reason they're here.
Case that we've worked, our shift in particular, with these pretty much exact same checks. It's an ongoing investigation, and people just keep coming to the same TD bank with these same checks, and they just keep getting arrested. Okay?
I've never been in trouble.
I understand. There's a first time for everything. Okay? So it's time for you to be very honest about where the check came from, and who gave it to you, where'd you get it, stuff like that. Because you're looking at some pretty serious charges right now. You know that it's not real, right?
No, I did not know it was.
You didn't know that it was real?
I promise you.
Okay, so who gave it to you?
They ask about suspicious transactions, people who've reported him, and the fraudulent activities linked to his name, and that's when his face changes. You ever see someone realize they're screwed in real time? Yeah, it's that moment.
So how do you do it?
Do you have any evidence of that?
Like a picture or something?
Text messages? Anything? Because right...
I found like where she asked for my info.
Yeah, show us. Is this the old one?
No, this is a real one that somebody cashed. Like that's an actual real one. That's the fake one.
You see, like she sent me this. Like
When did she send you that?
that was like yesterday. She sent me that.
What is that? What is that
That's,
asking for?
that's social security number and name, date of birth.
Is that you?
He hesitates before answering. His body language shifts, and suddenly he doesn't look so confident anymore. The cops aren't here to play games. They start listing off details, victims' names, fake transactions, wire fraud, and all the shady stuff he's been pulling. They even have bank statements, witness reports, and surveillance footage to back it up. And our birthday boy? He's suddenly got nothing to say. He stutters, avoids eye contact, and you can practically see his mind racing, trying to come up with a believable excuse. At first, he denies everything. I don't know what you're talking about. This must be a mistake. The usual stuff. But the officers aren't buying it. They push back with even more proof. One officer even pulls out printed documents, showing him the evidence right in his face. It's undeniable. And that's when reality finally hits him. He's not talking his way out of this one. Now this is where things get really interesting. At this point, the scammer knows he's caught. But instead of owning up to it, he tries switching tactics. He starts making excuses, blaming other people, and even tries to act like he's the victim. I was set up. Someone hacked my accounts. Bro, really? The cops aren't buying a single word of it. And honestly, neither would anyone with common sense. His voice gets shakier, and you can tell he's desperate. But desperation won't save him now.
Can't get rid of iMessages. I know that for a fact.
Alright, this is ours. Yeah, that's ours. You're going to jail. You're deleting things. Yeah,
No, I'm not deleting anything.
Jail. I just saw everything I need to saw.
But I didn't delete anything. I was sitting here Googling the boy's name.
I understand. We'll look at that, and we're gonna try to figure that out. But I saw everything I need to see on television.
She deleted it. As we're reading the group chat, everything wipes off.
Did you not see when he was calling me on Telegram?
I saw, but based on the information he's saying,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
telling you.
relevant.
For me,
If you won't tell us the truth. So I don't.
And just like that, the party ends. One of the officers calmly tells him, "Turn around and place your hands behind your back." And you can literally see the regret wash over his face. He tries one last plea. "Wait, can we talk about this?" But nope, it's too late. The cuffs click, and his fate is sealed. Happy birthday, my guy. Instead of cake, you're getting a jail cell. The officer reads him his rights, and they escort him out of his own home, past neighbors watching the whole thing unfold. That walk to the squad car must have felt like the longest walk of his life. The dude went from thinking he was invincible to realizing his scamming days are officially over. So what happens now? Well, this guy is looking at some serious charges. Fraud, identity theft, wire fraud, all that fun stuff. And with the amount of evidence against him, it's safe to say he won't be celebrating his next birthday outside of a jail cell. The police did their job, and another scammer is off the streets. But this isn't just about one guy getting caught. It's a reminder that crime doesn't pay. You might think you can get away with scamming people, but eventually the truth catches up with you. And when it does, it's never pretty. And that, my friends, is how you go from celebrating a birthday to getting locked up all in one day. Let this be a lesson. If you live by the scam, you'll get caught by the badge. What do you guys think? Was justice served? Have you ever seen a scammer get what they deserve? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insane body cam footage breakdowns. Until next time, stay smart, stay safe, and don't be like this guy